Around noon, November 8th, lookouts aboard the San Jacinto spotted Trent, which unfurled the Union Jack as it neared. San Jacinto then fired a shot across the bow of Trent, which Captain James Moore of the Trent ignored. San Jacinto then fired its second shot from her forward pivot gun, which landed right in front of Trent. Oh, come on. Trent stopped after the second shot. Lieutenant Fairfax was summoned to the quarterdeck, where Wilkes presented him with the following written instructions. On boarding her, you will demand the papers of the steamer, her clearance from Havana, with the list of passengers and crew. Should Mr. Mason, Mr. Slidell, Mr. Eustis, and Mr. McFarland be on board, make them prisoners and send them on board this ship and take possession of her as a prize. The Trent. They must be brought aboard. All trunks, cases, packages, and bags belonging to them you will take possession of and send on board this ship. Any dispatches found on the persons of the prisoners or in possession of those on board the steamer will be taken as possession of, examined, and retained if necessary. They're saying, get over here.
Right.
Man, they said they were going to take the Trent.
Damn. Well, Fairfax then boarded Trent from a cutter. 2 cutters carrying a party of 20 men, armed with pistols and cutlasses, sidled up to the Trent. Fairfax, certain that Wilkes was creating an international incident and not wanting to enlarge its scope, ordered his armed escort to remain in the cutter. Upon boarding, Fairfax was escorted to an outraged Captain Moore and announced that he had orders to arrest Mr. Mason and Mr. Slidell and their secretaries and send them prisoners on board the United States war vessel nearby.
The crew and passengers then threatened Lieutenant Fairfax, and the armed party in the 2 cutters besides Trent responded to the threats by climbing aboard to protect him. Captain Moore refused Fairfax's request for a passenger list, but Slidell and Mason came forward and identified themselves. Moore also refused to allow a search of the vessel for contraband. Fairfax failed to force the issue, which would have required seizing the ship as a prize, arguably an act of war.
Right.
Mason and Slidell made a formal refusal to go voluntarily with Fairfax, but did not resist when Fairfax crewmen escorted them to the cutter anyways. They said, all right, man, we don't want to... We're going to screw up everything here. Actually, they might have talked amongst themselves. This is brilliant.
Right.
Look at what the Union's doing. This might make Britain even side with us faster because of this.
Right.
This was a clear violation of the Queen's neutrality proclamation. International law required that when contraband was discovered on a ship would be taken to the nearest prize court for adjudication. While this was Wilkes' initial determination, Fairfax argued against this, since transferring crew from the San Jacinto to Trent would leave San Jacinto dangerously undermanned, and it would seriously inconvenience Trent's other passengers as well as mail recipients.
Right.
We got mail going over there. We got other people that are going over there. Your ship's probably going to float away because you don't have enough men on it. Come on, man.
I mean, we came and got who we wanted.
Right.